What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rebuilding Masculinity. It is your host, Saladin. We are back again with another episode. But before we start, do me a favor and take a moment, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you dislike it, hit that dislike button. I'm okay with that. Also, put your comments below based on what you think about the video. We're going to start today with your surroundings. Today's video is going to really be about your surroundings. What's in your surroundings? We're going to talk about your surroundings being mainly your who your friends are, who you associate with, and even who you date. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So the quote on the screen says, you cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people that you choose to be around. Now, a lot of you all might say, "Oh man, that's garbage. That's blah, blah." Let me tell you something. One thing I've noticed about unsuccessful people is that they have a lot of feedback and a lot of bull crap that comes out of their mouth. Every time you tell them that they're doing something wrong, they always got something to say. And that is why a lot of y'all are not successful. You always got something to say, but your wealth and your network and your income don't support your mouth. Which 98% of the time, a lot of y'all need to just be quiet and just listen. Because a lot of people that have either beat you to the punch or have beat you to whatever amount of wealth you're trying to accumulate in the period of time that you've been living, somebody has already beat you to that punch, but you still running your mouth even when they're trying to give you advice. But you're not even on their level. You're not even on their tier. Okay, you're not their peer, so to speak. But you got so much mouth, you got so much feedback, but you have nothing to show for the feedback that you're giving out. So your surroundings is important. Who you hang around is very important. If you hanging around guys that's smoking weed, which a lot of you guys try to you try to come up with an excuse on why it's okay to smoke weed. A lot of you all try to come up with an excuse. Oh well, this guy does it and that guy does it. Look, worry about your damn self. You're a man. Stop talking about what like, oh man, this man's doing this, that man's doing that. If a man jump off a bridge, what are you gonna do? Jump off a bridge with him? Stop being idiots and actually think logically. Like, what are you doing? Is it beneficial to what's going on in your surroundings? Are what you doing going to enhance your surroundings? Are the people that you're hanging around going to enhance your surroundings? Are they going to help you elevate in life? You all have to start, as men, you got to start asking yourself questions. If you're afraid to ask yourself questions, a lot of you all are not going to get to where you want to be. Part of rebuilding your masculinity and enhancing your masculinity is by having these senses as a man as to what's right and what's wrong, and also holding yourself accountable. Because accountability for majority of people today is something that is almost fake. Like, it almost doesn't exist. And there's a lot of people that say, oh, this gender does this more. No, I don't give a damn about no genders. I'm talking about men at this point. I'm talking about men at this point. Accountability. Yeah, women, they avoid accountability like it's a plague. But there's a lot of things that I've came across with guys, even mainly in person, and even guys I've spoken to through the Facebook book rebuilding, not book, but Facebook group that I've came across, and they will avoid accountability. Like, they're telling me this story on why they're going through this and why they're going through that, and I'm asking them a question. So, why did you sleep with this woman? Did you do your research? Did you check this? Did you check that? No, I didn't. So you got to hold yourself accountable. You ended up getting a scrub pregnant. That's your problem. That's your fault. Oh, well, it seemed right from the beginning. Well, it's always an excuse. There's never no accountability. Your surroundings matter. Your surroundings, if you have children, your surroundings matter, because the type of kids your children hang around is typically who they're going to become. The type of people you're hanging around is typically who you are. It's basically almost a mirror of who you are. You can't sit up here and tell me that that you hanging around crackheads is not going to give that narrative to other people that you're a crackhead, that you're not a crackhead. You cannot sit here and tell me that you can hang around a crackhead and other people are not going to think you're a crackhead too. You cannot sit up here and tell me that. You cannot sit up here and tell me that. Your surroundings matter. That's why it's so important. And I'm going to talk about this in another video. It's so important for you to go to seminars. It is so important for you. It's very important for you to surround yourself around successful people. Very important. Very, very important. A lot of you guys don't take that serious, and that's why you are living at the point of life you are. And for those that have made it to the six-figure point, or let's just say $100,000, $100,000 starting off, that's just the beginning. It goes further than that. That's just the beginning. See, a lot of you guys, you got this complacency about you. You got this thing about you where you don't want to change. And that's okay. Because for all you non-producer men, the producer men, I'm going to push the vibe out there for them to separate themselves from you non-producers, aka consumers, menaces to society. They need to separate themselves from you. Because a lot of you all that are non-producers, all you're doing is going around having children and bringing more non-producers into this world. Because now there's two sides of the coin. There's literally almost more non-producers than there are producers. Well, matter of fact, I would say there's way more non-producers than there are producers. Because the average person is doing just enough to get by. But then they'll go complain to Sally, Mo, Joe, and I can't pay this bill, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. And guess what? When you hang around people that talk like that all the time, that's what you're going to start doing. Oh, man, I can't pay this bill. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's always every excuse in the book. It's always every excuse in the book. But you're doing the bare minimum. One thing I agree with what Kevin Samuels said, and this is beyond Kevin Samuels. I'm not going to just reflect back to him. There's a lot of men on YouTube that have said it. If you're working 40 hours a week and that's okay with you, but you sitting around complaining about your money, you don't even got $10,000 in the bank, you don't have $10,000 saved, you shouldn't be hanging out. You shouldn't be dating. You shouldn't be doing a damn thing but putting your head down and getting to work. Getting to work. Putting in that work. A lot of you dudes out there are scared to work. I ain't talking about no 40-hour work week. A lot of y'all are scared to pull in an 85-hour work week. You ain't built for that. Let's just keep it real. A lot of you dudes ain't built for that. That's why a lot of people in your circle, they working 30, they working 40 hours a week, because that's all y'all built for. You are your network. Your network equals your net worth. I don't know how many guys out here have to actually explain that to you guys. That's very simple. Your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Your surroundings is important. The type of man that you are is what type of woman you're going to attract. I don't give a damn if you believe that or not. I'm going to say it again. For all of you butt-hurt men, that's probably going to hurt when I say that. The type of man you are is going to be the type of woman you attract. And I know this because I know some good dudes out there. And see, this is the thing. You got some good dudes out there that are good dudes, but they have no discernment. They have no experience. They have, since their father wasn't there, they don't know how to discern if a woman's running game or not. So they're a good dude, but they're so goody two shoes where they're to the point where they're naive and they can't even tell if a woman's running game. You got those type of men out there too. They're just naive as hell. They go for whatever a chick says. Beta. Softy. And guys, I'm not just saying this just to be saying this. I'm saying this because you all need to get better. You all need to get better. You need to educate yourself. You need to put other men on game if you got the game. I was just talking to this guy the other day on Facebook, and this guy was trying to have a back and forth about how single households are basically more important than two-parent household or married households, when statistics proven numerous times that that's not the case. And for some reason, only the black community wants to push that narrative out there. But that's not the case. That's why we are behind. Let me tell you all this, and I'm gonna end this video. Because it's getting drawn out a little bit too long. Your surroundings matter. The type of man you are is the type of woman you're gonna attract. I don't care what you think. The type of surroundings that your children grow up in is going to 9 times out of 10 depict who they're going to become as they get older. Yeah, are there some people that make it out the hood and end up becoming great? Yeah, they are. There are. But just because you make it out the hood, if you still got that hood mentality, that's not a good thing. Look at Cardi B. She's making all that money, but she's still a hood rat. Let's just keep it real. Okay, so your surroundings is everything. Your dating market, who your friends are, who your children hang around. Even if you're a married man or you're in a relationship, you should be watching who your woman is hanging around. And if she wants to keep hanging around people that are not beneficial for her, and when I say that, I'm talking about if she has girlfriends or friends, friends she hang out with, female friends, and those females are out in the club doing things that are devious and possibly going to lead her into the wrong road, and she wants to keep hanging around them, let her be single. Let her hoe it out. Let her have fun by herself. Guys, surroundings is everything. Your surroundings is everything. I cannot stress that enough. Your surroundings is everything. I'm going to say it one more time. Your surroundings is everything. Before we end this video, and we're going to start doing this in some of the videos, I want you to say this as an affirmation. I am great. I am great. I am great. I am wise. I am wise. I am wise. I want you to say that to yourself. Look in the mirror and say that to yourself as many times as you need to. I want you to say to yourself, my masculinity is getting stronger and stronger. My masculine energy is getting stronger and stronger. My masculine energy is getting stronger and stronger. I am embracing my masculinity. I am embracing my masculinity. I am embracing my masculinity. I want you guys to keep saying that to yourself. Once again, your surroundings matter, fellas. Your surroundings matter. Do me a favor, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video. Help these videos get into the algorithm, because these messages need to be out there. There's too many men on YouTube teaching fluff and BS. There needs to be some real messages out there that's actually teaching men things that are going to actually benefit them and their families. I'll see you all in the next video.